queen, a woman more famous in the Far East than the Queen or Madonna, and who is still cycling down Battersea Bridge Road to work every day in her 8th decade. If so, this story may not be for you. If you think fashion can never be more than frippery, or that 70-year-olds have less right, not more, to lecture the world about its future or bear standards for its past, then you can lay aside this book. As Vivienne said to me the other day, it'd save on trees. If, on the other hand, you can go the rounds with this punk grandmother who is still in the ring, fighting for what she thinks is right and thinks is beautiful, when, let's face it, many of her contemporaries have settled for a Shackleton high-seat chair and their memories, then stick with her. You may be in for as much dazzle and as much unexpected insight into the workings of a unique mind as I have had in my year with Vivienne. My year of magical blinging. Because this is a story that is far, far more than fashion, though it is woven with cloth. Look, I only mean don't talk to me just now, Ian. I mean, I'm thinking. Go and have a drink. They're free, I'm not. The other thing you should know about Vivienne is that she can be very funny. 26th of September, 2013, 2 a.m., and there are 60 hours to go. In 60 hours, the new Vivienne Westwood collection will be revealed in Paris for the first time. The Gold Label collection is the flagship line for the Vivienne Westwood Group, and its biannual launches in Paris, spring-summer, then autumn-winter, are the high points of the design year for Vivienne. Although there are other collections, Red Label, ready to wear, and Red Carpet, as it sounds, amongst them, plus diffusion lines, like Anglomania, that filter her ideas and classic designs to other territories under license, and also a range of menswear, Man, showcased in Milan, as well as shows in the Far East and elsewhere. These Paris openings are the mother of all shows for Vivienne. It is the same for all the other fashion houses that crowd out the hotels around the Place Vendôme at this time of year. Chanel, Dior, Prada, Comme des Garçons. This week, they are all showing their collections, Vivienne's being a partial couture collection, showing in Pret-a-Porter week. These high-end, loss leader, identity-defining collections are still shop-windowed in Paris, despite the rise of rival fashion capitals over recent decades in New York, London, Milan, or Hong Kong. Most collections lose money, though Vivienne proudly tells me her Gold Label eventually goes into profit through special orders. Paris Fashion Weeks are the pinnacle of the fashion calendar, and every few hours one show closes and another opens, and the pavements of Paris are crammed with matchstick women walking too fast in high heels while talking on cell phones. Seriously, don't get in their way. It is a fracas of fashionistas and trade press, a glossy posse of buyers and models, photographers and liggers, and the focus of many months of work for the London studio of Vivienne Westwood and its Italian cutters and shoe factories. This collection Vivienne has entitled Everything is Connected, and it's the first time I've ever been in Paris except to eat or to try to impress a girlfriend. This time, damn it, I don't get to do either, but all round, it's quite an education. In the decades during which Vivienne has been a designer, fashion has shifted enormously in the way it markets itself. Her story defines this seismic shift in what fashion is, and in what it means for Western economies like Britain's. Once upon a time, the collections were aimed at an outrageously privileged cabal of women who needed outfits to attend galas and diplomatic functions, races and tea parties. What they wore filtered down into the mainstream relatively quickly, via magazines, patterns and rip-offs, but the grand houses made bespoke outfits in tiny, unaffordable numbers, the prices of which, nevertheless, more nearly reflected the huge number of craftspeople involved in making them. Today,